Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm B.Fly for those of you who are new. Most of you will be. So today I am doing this look right here, but I'm just focusing on the eyes. I'm just going to do the tutorial on the eyes today because I didn't want to have this video be too long. So yes, and I also I kind of created this look around the Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette. It says matte and then it says metal. And I just think this is such a gorgeous palette. It has like all the colors you could ever need or want. And I was like, okay, I haven't really done a purple, eye look in a really long time, so, and especially never on my YouTube channel. This is like my 5th video ever, so so yes, I thought I should use this palette, and that's what I did today, and I think it came out so pretty. I love the way it looks. And so if you want to see how to get this eye look, then just keep watching. So I zoomed you guys in just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing on my eyes with a little more detail. So let's go ahead and get started. So I usually prime my eyes with Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. You can use concealer. I'll probably do a little bit of both. So I just take some and then just start to prime my eyes. Priming your eyes will make your eyeshadow last longer and all that good stuff, especially if you're going to be wearing it for a long time. So we're just going to put it all over the eyelid. And also for a little more coverage, if you want, what I do sometimes is I'm taking my LA Pro Conceal and I use the color Natural, and you can just put it on your eyelid as well and blend that out, and that can serve as a eyeshadow base as well. So you can blend it out with your finger, with the sponge, whatever you want to do. And then what I also like to do is just take some translucent powder, and I like to take like a Sigma E40, like a really fluffy brush, and just take some of that translucent powder and pat a little bit on my eye, just as, getting it ready for the eyeshadow. So, as I mentioned before, we're going to go in with the Metal Matte Palette, the Kat Von D one, and we're going to take this shade first, kind of as our transition. So we'll go in with that first. And just go in the crease of my eye, windshield wiper motions. So I'm just kind of going back and forth, just kind of doing it, just kind of placing the color there. And I'm going in the color Suede, by the way, in the palette. So it's a nice transition color. As you can see, like, it shows up a little bit, but it's not really supposed to show up that much. It's supposed to be more of a transition to help blending the other eyeshadows. Let's go in with this light purple, and it's called Silk in the palette. Take that on the same brush. Go in the crease again, and this time putting it a hair lower than where we put the first shade. So just a little lower, but kind of in the same area though, because this is still acting as our transition shade. And you can always add more color if you want to, so I'm going to add a little bit more. Taking a Morphe M507, and I'm going to take the color Ribbon and just kind of also put that in the crease, but it's going to be more like really in the crease to get more definition, like a little lower than where we put those other shades. We can always go back to blend it a little more, but we just want to first put the color down and then go back to that E40 and just kind of blend lightly though, because you don't want to take away like the work you just did. So let's take a brush like this, like a smaller one. We're trying to get more definition in the outer and inner part of our eye. So I'm going to take Velvet which is like a maroon type of color, but it's still in the purple family. So let's dust that off. I'm actually going to wet it with Fix Plus so that I can get a good amount of color deposited on my eye. So I'm going to take that color and put it on the outer part. And you want to load up your brush so that you can get, you know, really, you know, you don't have to keep dipping into your palette. You kind of go and, you know, get a good amount of color on your eye. So I'm just kind of patting that on. And I don't know if you can notice, but that's, I mean, this palette is really good as far as pigment. So that also helps, you know, when you're doing your makeup, to have a good quality eyeshadow palette that'll show up, you know. So I'm taking that same color and I'm going to put it on the inner corner of my eye as well. Careful not to go too far in, because then you're going to look like somebody punched you in the eye. So be a little careful when you're doing this. And it almost kind of like, you can almost just see a full halo there, you know? So it just kind of comes together. And you can go back with your Morphe 507 or like a smaller blending brush to kind of just blend these edges. So let's do the same thing on this side, on the other eye. We're going to put a color right in the center. I'm trying to decide what purple I want to put in the center of this. I'm just kind of like going back and forth, trying to decide which color I want. Going into the Nikkie Tutorials palette, I'm going to use that purple and go right in the center, and let's see how that looks. Let's see if it's too crazy or what. We'll just go with it. I am taking a Morphe M156, and it's a dual-ended, but I'm using this side for kind of like for packing. So I'm going to wet this brush as well with Fix Plus, and then I'm going to go into the Nikkie Tutorials palette and get that purple. And I'm going to coat both sides of the brush. Let's go in. Let's see how it looks. Wow. I'm kind of digging it. So we're creating the halo effect. And you can always go back and like add a little bit more eyeshadow and more Fix Plus, kind of just pack it on, whatever you see fit. Outer corners is almost looking black on camera, but I promise it's like a dark plum color, almost like my top, my shirt. But wait, there's more on the eye. Because I'm like extra, I love glitter. We're gonna go ahead and add some glitter in that purple, cause why not? I'm gonna take a Morphe M326 brush. It looks like this, so it's like a smaller brush that can fit right there perfectly. And I'm gonna take the NYX glitter glue, and I'm gonna just kind of take a little bit on the back of my hand and kind of go with the brush right into the glitter glue, and pack that glue right in the center. I don't think you want to cover up all the purple, but you want to do a good amount. And then I'm actually going in, just because I have it here. This glitter glitterally came in the Too Faced set with Nikkie Tutorials, and it is just, you know, really pretty, has all reflects of different colors in it. So I'm going to take it on that same brush and just kind of tap it all in the center of the lid. And you can not do the glitter if you don't like glitter, but you know, I'm here for the glitter. That is what the eye looks like so far. I'm going to do it on the other side. So now I'm going to go in and touch up both sides of our halo, just so that it, you know, you kind of just clean it up and make it look look better. And we're trying to make it look blended as well. Going back to that like really light lilac purple, the color Silk, and I'm gonna just go in and blend the rest of my eye just so it can kind of all blend together. Going in with the Morphe M326, it's the small brush like this, and I'm just gonna take bone and maybe a little bit of linen, just because it's so light, it's so like white. And highlight under my brow bone just lightly. So you can take a makeup wipe and just kind of make it a little bit more of a line so it looks a little bit cleaner. Do it on this side as well. And it's good that we didn't do the rest of our makeup because there is quite a bit of fallout, especially dealing with glitter. Yeah. So time to put on some mascara and lashes. So I just used Telescopic Carbon Black by L'Oreal. Just coat my lashes. And that's pretty much it for the top of our eyes. And I'm not going to put on a dramatic lash just because I don't want to take away from the eye. I want to keep it where, you know, you'll still be able to see it. See the detail and all that good stuff. Now lashes, I'm going to use the Duo Dark Tone. And then I'm going to use Salon Perfect 615s. But what I did is I cut, it's maybe about a third of it off. So I'm just going to kind of place it on the outer part of my eye so that most of my eye will still be showing, since I kind of have hooded eyelids. Alright, pretty much done with the top of the eyes. Let's move on to the bottom lash line. So I'm going to take one of these flat brushes here for the lower lash line, and I'm going to go in with ribbon again, which is this purple here. Actually, yeah, let's go in with ribbon. And just go right at the lash line. So see, that really is like purple, really pretty. Gonna take it down a little bit. Do the other eye. Now I'm taking a Morphe MB27, and it's kind of like a pencil brush, and I'm gonna go into that lavender purple color. Let's go into that, and then just kind of bring that down a little lower. I usually don't like to go too low. The other eye. Kind of just smoking out that color a little bit. But yes, I just went in with actually a little bit of black so it can really be more defined with the same brush. So while we're here and we're already doing a little bit of glitter, let's take the Heavy Metal Urban Decay glitter liner in Glam Rock. Let's just go right in to the inner corner here. Let's put some glitter, because why not? Just a little something there, you know. To finish off the eyes, we're just going to put mascara on the bottom lashes. And if you wanted to, which I'm probably going to do, take a black liquid liner. You can take any one you have. This is by Too Faced. It came in the Nikki Tutorials collection. And just kind of put a little liner here. so we can kind of mend the false lashes, you know, kind of make it look a little more blended. What I also like to do once the lashes are, when I know they're dry, is, you know, kind of just lightly get the fake lash and kind of press down a little bit to mend the fake lash with your real lashes. Gotta be careful though, because sometimes the fake lashes will come off and it's very frustrating. That has happened to me more than one occasion. This is what the eye look looks like up close. So that is it. This is the final result. I hope you guys love it like I do. And also I put on Court K liquid lipstick from Kylie Cosmetics, and I think it goes really well with the eyes. Some people don't like to do bold eye with bold lip, so you can opt for a nude lip like I did here. I put on Mac Myth, and then I added like a Milani pink gloss on top, so you can do whatever lip you want. Yes, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you liked it, and like and subscribe, and remember, I'm B.Fly, but you can be fly too. Bye guys. I'm B.Fly from YouTube, and you're watching Disney Channel. Oh. And cut. We're gonna do that again. You were a little too fake. What? Okay. Okay. Hi, I'm B.Fly from YouTube, and you're watching Disney Channel. Perfect. Moving on. I am just having way too much fun, apparently. Look at that triple chin.